everyone, I'm Silvana Patrick. Welcome to my channel. And today I have a special guest, Dr. Tom Patrick. I would like to talk to you about color today, and it's a big chapter that is in my upcoming book, The Image of Success. So I'm really passionate about color, and I did a lot of studying about color because it's always intrigued me. And I wanted to go further than just the aesthetic aspect of it. So all the information that I got there was about the psychology of color. And on a conversation with Dr. Thomas Patrick, he really went through. I would like you to explain a bit better that. Difficult to find the words, but it's not just the psychology. It's not a psychological aspect. Can you put in a better word? That's why I brought him in it, because he has better ways to explain the depth, the deeper aspects of color. So can you please just...
Yeah, look, it was very interesting when we started to discuss the color aspects, and I think when I started having a look at color and style and color and fashion and color in our perceptions of, in terms of image and what that portrays, I found that the word science and the word research was used often, but when you dug a little deeper, there wasn't a lot of science or research actually that I think perpetuated some of the stereotypes we have around certain colors and the meanings that those colors portray. And so on the one hand, I think we do organize things based on our past experiences and our schemas that we construct. But at the same time, I think one of the important messages that I certainly reflected on after I read through some of the literature was that we not need to be restricted by it. And so while in fact there's these associations with red and power or with black and aggression, etc., the truth is, depending on the entire person, depending on the person's persona, depending on the rest of their wardrobe, etc., the brand that they portray, whether they smile a lot or not, I think all of these other factors balance out maybe some of these stereotypes that have a historical, I guess, significance.
So it's a convention that, for example, red is empowering, or it's translating to anger and things like that, and bring peace. So it's just a social convention.
That's right.
But in saying that, I think it's extremely important, because if we all agree that red transmits power and green peace, we actually make that happen. Could that be true?
Yes, it is. And I think we have to consider that the fact is most of us live in a multicultural society. And so that interpretation of color doesn't sit with ourselves in and of ourselves alone, in our own personal culture and our own personal experiences, but it's actually constructed based on the environment we're in. And so I think it's a fascinating topic to consider and reflect upon the meaning of color, the choices that we'll make regarding the colors we choose, what suits us, as you would certainly be the expert on, but also the meanings that portrays, I think, to those that we're working closely with or to the groups that we're sitting ourselves with. And so I think it's around having to actually think through the whole piece when we try to make the appropriate decision.
Right. So there you go. I find that that brings more awareness to the whole thing. And instead of just buying something just because everybody agreed upon, we can do that, but also we can influence and we can make smarter decisions and more informed decisions about how we do things and what we do. So thanks for coming.
My pleasure.
And I'll see you next time. Bye.